Hello. Winston says hello. Hello from Wyoming. I thought I'd give you guys a walk around. It's been a while since my first walk around video, and a lot's been going on. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've probably seen pictures, but I thought I'd do a walk around video so you can see like what we all have been doing and what's going on here in April. So we're starting in the kitchen. The first thing I want to show you is my potato seeds, my seed potatoes. I've got those cut and they're gonna just kind of crust over for 24 to 48 hours so that they don't rot in the ground. And then I'm gonna get those planted here in a couple of days, and I'll show you where, hopefully where I'm gonna plant them is big enough. I don't know that it is, but you'll see we have to have a temporary place for them for right now. So let me take you back to the bedroom and see what's going on back there. Okay, here is my little indoor greenhouse situation. Just something really cheap that I bought. I have some little grow lights, and I have started some jalapenos, bell peppers, and herbs. So I've got that going. I've also got my worm bins. There's one, there's another. I'll open those up. Those are doing really good. If you followed my worm story, I'll show you. Look, there's one right there. They're doing really good. They're really healthy. They're eating good. They've still got some food left. I'm about ready to harvest this. And so what I'm going to do this week is feed them all on one side of the bin so they migrate to that side, and then I'm going to harvest the other side of the vermiculture and start making a tea with that, and I'll make a separate video. I ordered an aerator so that we can get the tea going, and I can start feeding these worms some of this vermiculture fertilizer tea. And I'm going to do it in the soil first, since they're young plants, and then as they grow, I'll spray the leaves. It'll keep pests off, it'll fertilize them, and they'll be really healthy, hopefully. So let me take you outside and show you around out there. Okay, I'm out here on the back porch, and those are the fence panels that we have built. We have them stacked up around the yard. There's some out there, there's some out here, and then there's some on the south side of the house, because this weekend we're going to start putting posts in the ground and start putting these fence panels up. So we started making those on cold days when we couldn't work outside. And then we've got some trees planted. That's a choke cherry and a linden. There will be sprinkler and sod in the backyard, and those trees will be on a drip. Right now I'm watering them by hand. Out here, again, there's fence panels that we put up, and my garden, I'm standing right now where the chicken coop will be. This is a great place to keep the chickens because it's warm on this side of the house and the wind doesn't really blow from that direction. So they'll be sheltered from the wind pretty well. So directly across from me and out to those sticks and all the way back will be the garden area. And that will have the same fence panels, a little bit different on the bottom so the critters won't come in. They'll be about 6 foot tall. So that's my garden area. And needless to say, I don't know if it's going to be done in time. I hope that it is. I think we can make it be done in time if we really push. And so that's the goal. But for now, today, I planted some onions out here in these little cheap grow bags. And there are, there's 5 onions per bag. And hopefully that's good enough spacing. That's what ChatGPT told me anyways. So there's 5 onions per bag. I may have to buy some more grow bags because I still have more onions, and we eat a lot of onions. And then for now, that's the situation for the potatoes. It's not ideal. I don't even know if it's enough room. I kind of don't think it is. I may have to, again, buy something else temporarily to put the potatoes in, so that we can get all that we want out of this year. And first year gardening, I mean, most people don't know what to do, and I'm one of those. So Don't follow me if you want an expert, because this page is called the Mason Ray Experiment, and that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. So let me take you around here and show you the rest of our trees, because the trees are exciting. That happened last week, and we're super excited about the trees. Let me show you. Okay, so starting about right there, and then all the way down towards the front of the house, we've got 11 Colorado blue spruce and 11 Austrian pines, and we put those on a drip. So for now, I just hooked the hose up to the end of the drip line and turn the hose on, and they are watered for 45 minutes. And that's super handy. That drip line will be tied into the sprinkler system for the backyard once we get that trenched. Like the second week of May is when we're trenching the sprinkler system for the backyard. So Larry's going to take off work that whole week, and the backyard is going to be our focus, so that's exciting. If you can see the front fence, we have put wood slats on the front. We're about halfway done. We have about midway over to the dumpster, and we've got to put the gates on, and we are done with that. And it looks really nice up close. You probably can't see it from my phone. This front flower bed is my next adventure. I'm gonna do 3 different types of plants and tier them, and hopefully it's supposed to be cold at the end of this week, so it may be next week before I get that done, and then I'll put a sprinkler system or a drip system on those. We got the 1 and 2 cottonwoods, and those are really good size. I can't wait till they kind of leaf out and are pretty green, but it's coming along. We're back around the other side of the house now. The perimeter fencing is done, except for that front that we talked about, and once we get the gates on, the cows will be fenced out. Once we get the backyard fence up, we may be buying our first cows for in here, so that's exciting. But that's all. It doesn't look like a lot of work, but we've done a lot of work. We're working all the time that we can. We'll start finishing up that front fence, I think, tonight and tomorrow night, and then we'll be done. So we also built this wall here, this wind wall. It's really nice because we can sit out here and have our fire on the solo stove and just chill out at the end of a work day and not have to be bothered by the wind. So exciting stuff. We love it here in Wyoming. Have no regrets. I'm not going back to work, I decided. Actually, Larry decided. So that was kind of a hard decision not to be a nurse anymore, but this is the life. So here we are. Anyways, hope you like it. I'll check back in after we get more work done and give you an update. And that's it. Love you. Bye.